What's going on, YouTubers? We got a freight delivery here. Darksied bust came in this gigantic truck. Let's check this out. Got this bad boy from Spec Fiction, and here it is. This is how a freight delivery comes. So you can see two gigantic boxes. Goodness gracious, those are huge. That is like Optimus Prime big, shipped on a pallet. This is I'm gonna have to ship Hulkbuster once he goes. Alrighty, YouTubers, so the freight guys decided to help me unbox this. So this is going to be the base, that's going to be the head. So we're going to open this up and see what it's like. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy, hey, you want to grab that side? Lift it straight up. Boom, check that out. Big boy. Alrighty, so then that means this is going to be the body. So we'll go ahead and open up this one. Alrighty. And there we go. Look at that big boy. So he's never seen a statue before. So this is just the body. As you can see, it's huge, right? Bigger than me. It's made of polystone, like a rock. Yeah, so this is going to go on that base, and then there's the head.
Oh, there's the head. Wow, look at that demon.
Yep. So, Darksied from Justice League. Then it comes with a little version of him as well. That goes on the base. So that's like the character himself. So yeah, I'm just going to carry this in my man cave and set it up. But Flankster117.
Flankster?
Flankster. Yep, so you can check out this video later today.
Thank you, man.
Alright, I'll see you, dude. Thanks for helping me. Alrighty, YouTubers, so we got Darksied all in here. I put all the boxes away. Shipping away Hot Toys Gauntlet. Let's go ahead and put this downstairs. Alrighty, folks, I am out of breath. Oh my gosh, this thing is stupid heavy. There's the base, though. Oh, man. Base does not take up this entire spot, which is nice. Gives us a little extra leg room. Although, I'm going to put some things underneath this to boost it up 2 inches. Then we'll go ahead and add everything else. So I'll have perfect views of the little throne. We can plug it in right there. Run a cable. I just have to press this button or remote. But yeah, it looks good so far. Very, very heavy. Everything else wasn't too heavy, but this, very heavy. Alrighty, so we got the body. Here's how it looks so far. I may push it back slightly. And as you can see, it's boosted up right here, so it's going to be more level with this Darksied. Seems to fit pretty good. Only sticks out a tiny bit here. And doesn't block anything here. I could probably even scoot it slightly to the left, but I'll probably leave it as is, just like that. Huge, huge body, for sure, very big. Just have to have the base, the back diorama part, connect the light up, and yes. The color of that and that are perfectly matched. Same with the skin tone, so it's like they were a match made in heaven. All right, let's get that portrait on. Alrighty, I wanted to show you guys all the other little pieces it comes with. It comes with 2 neck pieces. They're going to go basically back like right here, I believe. Let's see. Is it like this? Yeah, like that. Like that. Then you get a remote to turn the light up, AC adapter. This as well. Not sure what this is for. And then you get this little Darksied. Now this is about a 1/10 scale. So, just check out the scaling. I would say this is about 1/10, as big as my 1/10 Thanos I used to own. So pretty good size, good detail, looks really cool. Has a giant peg up his butt. Let's go ahead and put him in. Alrighty, folks, so we do have Darksied set up. We do have one issue, and I'm going to keep trying to fix it, but I can't get the light up to work on the eyes. I got it, I just took it apart and cleaned all the connectors and put it together again. I've tried wiggling it while the light is on, and I cannot get this light to work. It does come with this, but I don't know what the frick this does. So the base lights up, no problem. The problem is the eyes. You know, I can't get those eyes to turn on no matter what I've done. You know, it's like a spring to a thing. I guess it's whatever. And I've tried moving it several times. You know, see if we can like lift this a little bit. I can't really do it. It's too heavy with one hand. You know, this remote is horrible. You know, like you press it, no matter where you press it, it doesn't work. Unless you go to like right here, then it works. And unfortunately, the eyes are just not lighting up on this bad boy. So I don't know if the base has an issue at that connector or the body has a connector or it's the head that a connector. I don't know. I think it's extremely unlikely for me to get a replacement. You know, it's just, we're just going to have to deal with the fact this doesn't light up, unfortunately. We get the light up base, which is cool, but no light up eyes. You know, the base does light up pretty cool, has some sort of like, not truly a flame, but almost, you know, like some sort of flamish look. But it's definitely not truly a flame. And here's the dial in the back. Of course, he covers him, so it is, you know, like darker. The light up does help. There's a few areas where I don't know if the light is supposed to seep through right there. Even like right there. Down here, there's a few spots. Here is how it looks next to the Darksied 1/3. Now, I compared the size of that head to Thanos. You can kind of see. They're about the same size for sure. Definitely, you know, I would almost say that's slightly bigger. Like, this is humongous. He has a bigger nose, bigger eyes. He is probably slightly bigger than Thanos. The chest area, the shoulders. I think he's, I mean, I can't remember how big Darkseid is, but he is freakishly huge. So, yeah, I would say it's probably bigger than Thanos. I can imagine if Infinity Studios actually made their half-torso bust, that thing would probably take an entire 60-inch garage shelf. Because, I mean, this is already humongous. You know, taking up this much space. You can see next to, like, Cap and Doctor, next to Aquaman. He is a big boy for sure. Definitely disappointed the light up eyes are not working. Now, I don't use light up too much. However, this one was in a convenient space where, you know, I can easily, you know, I probably wouldn't use the remote, but I can just, you know, come around and press the button. Have it connected to my system, and, you know, basically I could just light it up anytime I want. So it is unfortunate the eyes are not lighting up. Yeah, I doubt I will get any type of assistance on this. It's unfortunate. Now, I did order this through Spec Fiction. Originally, I ordered this through Resin GK, and after 3 months of giving me a UPS tracking number that never worked, he claims Customs wanted $3,000 to process it, but I never got notified by Customs. Then he gave me a DHL tracking for 2 weeks, never got picked up, then he just refunded me. You know, so at that point, Todd had it as Spec Fiction, so I decided to order through him. He shipped it within a few hours of payment. We have it here. There's no actual damage anywhere. It's just the light up isn't working. I'm going to try to clean the connectors one more time. I mean, I used a brush to clean it. I don't think I should use water, right? I mean, I guess I could use a rag with a tiny bit of water. I don't know if dust could be causing it, because it seems dusty. Nevertheless, let's just set that aside for now. And, you know, analyze this behemoth of a bust. So, yeah, this bust retailed at basically $3,500, you know, which is similar price to like other Queen Studio, like silicone busts. You know, this is not silicone. It's all polystone. The base is probably 50, 60 pounds. The upper body and head are maybe 20 pounds. They're definitely lighter, which is nice because I'm glad they don't weigh a ton, because it's annoying having to have pieces that are just stupid heavy. So I am glad that it's not too heavy. So yeah, that's a plus. Now the base, I do like the base. You got the Justice League logo. I mean, the only other logo you could have did was obviously his Omega symbol. I think it would have been great if this was removable and you had an Omega symbol. You know, that would have been cool. And, you know, maybe have another Justice League logo here on the back. You know, similar to like how Prime 1 did. They do the Justice League logo on the back and then the character's logo on the front. So, obviously, this has Darksied on Throne, which is really cool, having a 1/10 scale version on the back of the base. It definitely makes for a cool design. So I am a fan of that. And all around, the base just looks, you know, pretty cool. I do like the base. You know, it's a cool designed base. You know, I'd say it's cooler than like any of those three. You know, I like Aquaman's base quite a bit, but him having the Darksied on Throne on back would make him be my favorite base amongst my DC collectibles. So when it comes to the upper body, of course, we always want more body. I'm not the hugest fan when they lack a lot of body. This is kind of similar to Queen Studios' Thanos version 1, which was definitely way too small to be Thanos. It was a cool bust. I liked it was silicone. The pose, like in the mouth, it was okay. It was definitely way too dark toned, which I really disliked. You know, but this would pair good with that, although this is a lot bigger. You know, because this one, they really prop him up. They also have similar square-styled bases. This does have a little bit more body. You know, you do, like, that Thanos was basically, like, from here to there. Like, it didn't have his shoulders at all. Where him, you get the full upper armor. Now, his armor is different, of course, but you do get at least some shoulder, which is nice. You know, you can see just how big this is. Then you get the full Omega logo on his chest here. His shoulders are like double the size of Flank's, triple the size, quadruple the size of mine. And I have monster big shoulders. Armor looks great. Has a somewhat metallic look, and it's, you know, purplish with a little bit of blues and silvers. Battle damage, cracks. You know, you can see like wear and tear on this thing. So it definitely looks really cool. There's some what looks like burn marks right here, like he was burned like this, which is cool. In the Justice League movie, the very beginning, he was hit in the shoulder. I think it was an axe or a sword or the trident or something. I can't remember exactly. But this is where he was hit. So they do have that like wound. And it's like stained blood. It looks pretty good. This one, they don't really have like the blood. It's just a, you know, missing armor more or less right there. Where this one, they actually did the blood effect, which looks cool, no doubt. You know, they could have made it just like an old wound, but you can kind of envision this as him at the end of that battle. You know, where this is him more hundreds of years later, it's healed, but he's still wearing the same armor. So, yeah, and you can see right here lots of almost like burn marks, like he was fighting Superman or someone that had, you know, a fire all throughout, which this one does not have that. This doesn't have nearly as much battle damage on the armor, I will say, where this one just has a ton. And it looks like burn marks. So I think they did a really good job on that. So I'm definitely digging how they did this armor. I think the armor looks excellent and definitely better than Prime 1's armor. When it comes to skin tone, you know, his skin is kind of like crocodile skin, you know, all crackly, and then it's a dark gray with lighter and darker grays, but it looks good. You know, I don't think this is really a piece you need in silicone. Silicone wouldn't really bring out much on this piece. You know, being that cracked skin, I just don't think it's super necessary because it, of course, drive up the price a ton. You know, which this is already an expensive piece. So let's check out the portrait. So he does have glass eyes. The eyes do look really well done. And then a really nice texture on the skin, that crocodile skin. You know, he has kind of like a slight meanish look in his face. You know, his, you know, lips go slightly down. You know, but just like a slightly mean look in his face. Overall, it looks really good, no doubt. The armor on the helmet, again, looks excellent. You to see here, it just looks really well done. Yeah, and then comparison to the Prime 1, which of course I have this portrait on. This portrait does light up, but you have to remove the head, press a button to turn it on. But you can really see just how they look together, which they definitely look really cool. You know, so... yeah, it's definitely a huge bust though, folks. It is a big boy. Big boy. You know, he measures, I believe, 38 inches tall. His base, I thought it was going to take up a little bit more space. I thought it was 24 by 24, but it looks more like 20 by 20. You know, this is a 24-inch deep garage shelf, and it's not taking up the whole thing, which is nice. I was afraid. Someone was telling me it would not fit here. Obviously, it fits perfectly fine, no issue. It doesn't stick out too much, just barely, so I still have plenty of walking space, and really good angles, of course, of the diorama. I'm probably just going to unplug this light up since I don't have, you know, the ability to even use the eye, so I don't know if I'll even use this light up feature. I mean, what's the point? Generally, I don't use light ups, but of course it does affect the resale value. So I am going to try a few more things to see if I can get that eyes light up. If I do get it lit up, I will post a video on my Instagram, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, overall, this is a solid bust. I mean, not sure, based off, you know, being a standard V-shaped bust, there's nothing you can really complain about. You know, the detail's spot on, the armor looks amazing, the face looks awesome, the base is cool. So I don't really got much to complain about this piece. Of course, who wouldn't love, like, this style of him, you know? You could even do that exact same pose, arm forward. I mean, that'd be almost the same as Thanos, but, you know, if this was like the Infinity Suit is one, it'd definitely take up probably this whole garage shelf and probably be as tall to the ceiling because you need to add more of his lower belly to give, you know, space for the arm. You know, Thanos bust, base size, they're similar in size, honestly. They're not too different. Huh. Let me just back it up so you guys can see how that looks. Definitely looks really cool. You know, they're definitely very similar in size. Thanos is, of course, bigger overall, but Darksied, if he was made in a similar style, he would be a bigger bust, because he does have a slightly bigger head. Although Thanos probably has the bigger chest area, you know, but it could just be because Darksied's missing a lot. But yeah, absolutely amazing piece, folks. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks really good in this setup. Looks amazing next to the Prime 1, Darksied, and Steppenwolf. This is more or less my final DC statue that I'll be owning, you know, because I don't plan to buy anything from James Gunn's universe. I am sticking purely to Snyderverse. I'm a huge fan of Snyderverse and Snyder movies. Here is a certificate of authenticity, limited to only 99 in the world, you know, which I believe Thanos is also just 99. I got number 27. So I don't really have space to like put it back here. Obviously a block. So I don't know if I'll even set this up. I'll probably just put it to the side. And again, it came with this weird thing right here. And if anyone knows what this is for, let me know, because there's no instructions. There's nothing on the back. It's just white. And it has something what looks like you could plug in, but nothing plugs in. So not sure what that is for. And the remote is horrible. Overall, I'd give this a 9.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.